Okay, so today is our 6-month anniversary, and we've been asked how we met, how we came to find each other and fall in love. Okay, well, this is a story that is, is quite sordid. I found Michael in May of 2011. I actually went and consulted him as my personal trainer. And I immediately was intimidated because he was this big personality, right? I mean, he was about 290 pounds, all muscle, and I knew immediately I was going to do whatever he told me to because he scared me a little bit. So, yeah, so I started training with him, and I never thought about him as my boyfriend, about him being attracted to me, anything like that. We went and trained, and I thought he was looking at me like a plastic surgeon. Like, well, I will go ahead and take 2 inches off of here. You need to lose some weight around your hips. Let's thin out your waist. So I thought that's how he saw me. And then week 3 weeks into training, this guy keeps messing up the count. I'm going, Michael, what is wrong with you? Are you distracted? He just kept messing up the count. And finally, at the end, he tells me, I am distracted, and I'm distracted because of you. And I immediately said, okay, well, peace out. I'll see you in 2 days. And I left because I was scared. Then I had time to think about it. I came back 2 days later, and he put me through the hardest workout of my life. Actually made me curse him. It was such a hard workout. And he said at the end, he didn't say anything the whole time we were working out. At the end, he said, so, did you think about what I told you? I said, yes, I did. And actually, I think I'm attracted to you as well. And I'm not going to tell you where it went from there because let's just say he's got a lot of game. And we found out that we were the perfect match for each other. And the rest is history. He's my best friend. He is the love of my life. And I can't imagine a minute in this life without him.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happened to me. I mean, I was attracted to this person who inspired me, right? She made me want to be better. And today's our 6-month wedding anniversary, and it's been the best 6 months of my life. I mean, this has been the best. 2014 is the best year of my life because I found my love, you know, I found the other half of me. So I got her to arm wrestle. She doesn't like it very much, but she's she's got limitless potential. So she told me the other day, she goes, well, if you're going to make me arm wrestle, I might as well not suck at it.
That's exactly how I put it.
She's starting to train, and we're going to see what she can do. But every day of my life, this is who I want to spend it with.
Well, let me tell you about how we came to have a date to be married and how he proposed and all of that. I'm going to go backwards on that because it was a little bit unconventional, okay? I knew that eventually we would get married, but I had no idea when we would get married. I had no idea when he would propose. I was expecting it was going to be in not too much longer. Well, it turns out that we had it scheduled to come to Las Vegas the weekend of July 4th, okay, this last year. And about 6 weeks out, Michael looks at me and he says, you know, we're going to be in Las Vegas, so why don't we just get married? Okay? Because we wanted to get married in Bora Bora. Cabo. But he decided that why not get married in Las Vegas? You know, on the 4th of July, there'll be fireworks, and then we can go somewhere different every year for our anniversary and see new fireworks. So definitely liked that idea. But remember, I had 6 weeks, and now I've got to figure out how to plan a wedding, right? And I didn't have a ring. So he hadn't really even officially proposed. So I had the date and I knew where, but still hadn't been proposed to, still didn't have a ring. So the funny thing was, I had seen this ring at Zales and had fallen in love with it. Well, he gets the ring and he actually picked it up without me knowing about it. I had no idea that he even had it.
Because we had to get it sized, right?
Yes.
So I told him I have to have it sized with this day because I had a plan on how I wanted to propose.
Yeah, so I had no idea he had the ring. And we were in California, Huntington Beach, and he borrows his friend Robert Drink's Lamborghini, takes me on a drive down the coast, and it's dark, and he keeps looking for a place that he can park on the beach but see the Lamborghini too. So we ended up driving much farther than we thought we were, and I'm thinking we're just gonna go sit on the beach, right? And look at that, because I love the beach, I love the waves. And we're sitting out there. There was just like a little lifeguard station. We're sitting on the lifeguard station, and he says, well, I guess it's about time to go. I said, okay. So I got up and I turned around, and Michael was on one knee. I was totally surprised. He was on one knee, and he says to me, I will never forget these words. He said, Rebecca, would you give me the honor of being my wife? So I said, of course, yes, I will. And it was the most romantic moment that I could have imagined. The surf was, the tide was rolling in, the moon was out, the stars were out, we were on the beach. It was just beautiful. A Lamborghini ride. And
yeah, the crazy thing was I had to ask somebody where we were at, because I didn't know what beach we were at. So I wanted to remember where it was I proposed, and it turned out it was San Clemente Beach. So I said, where are we at anyway? So it was pretty cool. So
here's a little arm wrestling history for you though for that day. That day we had arm wrestling event, right? And so Travis Badgett was actually at Robert Drake's house. And Travis, if you're watching this, you were an ass. You know you were an ass, okay? He was the biggest ass at Robert Drake's house, and he kept trying to get Michael to come at him or something, And Michael kept saying, I've got bigger things happening today. I didn't know what he was talking about. I've got bigger things happening today. So he wouldn't get into it with Travis. He wouldn't get into fighting with him. And so the bigger things Michael had planned for that day was asking me to marry him.